Johnson County Sheriff Brad Kunkel held a press conference about why he has changed his mind regarding a joint law enforcement project.
This comes after the Iowa City City Council voted to move forward with the project. KCRG TV9's Libby Randall is live in the studio with the latest from the sheriff. Libby.
Sheriff Brad Kunkel says hearing the division among city leaders at this week's city council meeting shifted his perspective. He said specifically there wasn't alignment regarding the timeline, priorities, and scope between the city and the county.
A lot of the comments, remarks kind of speak for themselves.
Johnson County Sheriff Brad Kunkel has been advocating for a new jail for years, and a joint facility with the Iowa City Police and his sheriff's office seemed to make sense. But not anymore.
There's a lot of unknowns that create maybe some, call them landmines in the process that maybe will even be unavoidable. Everything from location to, I don't know if we would ever maybe even find a complete understanding about the scope of what the law enforcement authority should do.
One point of contention was the timeline. Because Iowa code requires bond referendums to go on a general election ballot rather than being a special election, Sheriff Kunkel says the city's timeline doesn't match up with the county's.
Given the timeline we're looking at, I don't know, it's a fair assessment to say that the county's timeline is pretty aggressive. The city's not in the same, kind of the same sense of urgency that the county has, and our urgency isn't their urgency.
He says ultimately his decision comes down to whom he serves.
You know, as the sheriff, I'm elected to do what's best interest of the entirety of the county, the 160,000 people that live here, that pay taxes here.
Sheriff Kunkel says he is still committed to building a new jail and sheriff's office. Now, without the city's involvement, at least 60% of voters would have to support it to get funding. A standalone Johnson County facility would cost $80 million. In studio, Libby Randall, KCRG TV9 News.